Can't really say that I was planning on making this video when I was making the next week or so of content, but here we are. Today we got the Tac-Map and some information on a brand new Warzone map coming, and it's quite a surprise in my books. Today we're breaking down all you need to know, so as we go along, drop your thoughts below. Are you looking forward to this new map here and dropping in? Are you a bit disappointed that it's coming and replacing what it is? Whatever the case, drop your thoughts below. But as well, if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor and drop a like on it if you find it at all insightful. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing. We're getting all things Warzone and Season 4 here upcoming next week. It sure seems like we're going to have a lot to discuss in the near future, but of course, we'll continue our Modern Warfare 2 coverage as well, likely even with a second video up on the channel today, potentially, so make sure you stay here for all of it. And finally, today's the last day in celebration of Modern Warfare 2's reveal that my friends at G Fuel have code Espresso bumped up to 30% off. So if you guys are willing to try something out for the very first time, grab a restock. Now is as best a time as any. I'd personally recommend Pink Drip, the new Morbius Nectarine flavor, Hype Sauce, Strawberry Banana, and Starfruit. That's my top 5 right now. Can't go wrong with any of those. If you're interested, check the link in the description below. Let's talk about this new map and what we learned. So yesterday, Call of Duty tweeted, only recruits with golden magic eyes can see the name of next season's Warzone destination, with the name of the new map underneath that cut out in missing letters. One of the best ones that I saw when trying to figure out this puzzle was somebody said, feet pics help, but ultimately it was revealed this would be called Fortune's Keep, with later further confirmation saying yesterday that today would be revealing, with the community's help, the Tac-Map for the map so far. From creators getting messages to Call of Duty and Raven tweeting about it, we end up getting the following Tac-Map of the upcoming Warzone map, Fortune's Keep. With this, we now see the points of interest of Town, Overlook, Graveyard, Grotto, Smuggler's Cove, Terraces, Gatehouse, Keep, Bay, Winery, Lighthouse, and Camp. This has a lot of different elements that do look to be sort of mimicking Rebirth Island, what looks sort of to be like an overlook from this sort of Gatehouse and Keep sort of main complex there, overlooking the winery. We, of course, have some underground elements it looks like with Grotto. Smuggler's Cove, I'm really interested to see if we have just shallow water there, or if this starts to introduce any of the swimming mechanics into Warzone. I would imagine it's just that shallow water. I don't think we'll see that until Warzone 2.0, but interesting no less. It looks to have some more in-depth urban areas, like maybe say what we'd see in Capital or Resort for Caldera, but now introduced within the sort of Rebirth Island style of this. But it's certainly interesting to see how this all looks to pan out. Thematically, it does look to sort of have that island theme to it, more so than what Rebirth Island did, this being something, as we'll mention, though, looking to be set in the Mediterranean, so maybe not following that same theme that Caldera did, but interesting no less. What I'm also interested in is the sizing of this, because it's something that at first looked comparable to Rebirth Island's size, but then it kind of looked like it would be a little bit bigger. So the question is, what will the gameplay be like? Right now, there's that rumor that we'll see a player count increase to roughly 60, so if it is indeed larger than Rebirth Island, that can make even more action if scaled proportionally, but we'll have to wait and see. So now that we know what we're getting, we have a little bit of an understanding. When is it coming? Well, based on the previews that we saw from Call of Duty, it sure seems like we're at the beginning of this with Season 4, a new location to drop into. So the 22nd here, just as of next week. So it seems like that fully bolsters out the Warzone offering coming with Season 4 that maybe we all initially anticipated. What is important to note, though, is that this looks to replace Rebirth Island as it stands and seems right now, which is going to be a massive system shock, I'm sure, for a lot of people, but that seems to be what's happening here at this. What is important to note, though, is that we do have a season's end event, so it might be something where you get your final chances on Rebirth Island. You have an event that rolls over into Season 4 here, but right now we have a classified event listed from the 20th to the 22nd, redacted here as a part of the Rebirth Island offering. I have no idea how valid these rumors are. It's mentioned that there's rumors that we'll have another zombies outbreak here, something that kind of rolls over like how we saw the end of Verdansk into Verdansk 84 happen on Rebirth Island. I don't know how much that would make sense, both thematically, canonically, and also just in a sense of why would we even do that again? We'll have to wait and see, but it is something that I'm really curious that with this playlist coming on the 20th to the 22nd, if that's something that then will roll over into a sort of cutscene event that we'll have to kick off Season 4. I'd be all for that. I really liked what they did, kind of segmenting the sort of events for the destruction of Verdansk Part 1 and 2. I know that not everybody did. I sort of kind of thought we'd have that happen from the very beginning like that, but I'd be curious if that's what happens once again. Now, I will say that overall, this is just really surprising to me to get a brand new map now. I mean, we just had a revision to Rebirth Island in Season 2. We're a few months away from a new premium title and a new Warzone 2 experience, so why are we getting this now seemingly out of nowhere? It seems just kind of odd. Personally, I hadn't even heard any whispers on this, which, while there are a lot of things that at points I can't talk about, this is one that I just genuinely had elude me. So apparently we did have some assets in the game files that pointed towards this being in the game all along under the code name of Dragon's Den, which it apparently is being called Operation Dragon's Cove, set somewhere in the Mediterranean in September of 76, which just adds to even more questions. Thematically, where the hell is this going? World War II is well and done by the 70s, Black Ops Cold War story doesn't pick up until the 80s, and well, we're certainly not modern at that point. So what's going on here at this? What is the purpose of it? I'm all for new content, but it just seems so out of nowhere. My curiosity then peaks to, is this something of a preview for what's to come? I mean, we have Warzone 2.0 coming later on this year, it's rumored. So is this something that this will carry over as a sort of bridge map where we have a resurgence-based map at the launch of Warzone 2.0 alongside wherever we go with that mainline BR experience? I mean, I guess that's a possibility, but just right now there's so many unanswered, so many different variables and questions that still remain. But it seems like with at least season 4, we have something brand new here to play around with and tide us over for at least the next 2 seasons, maybe 3. Right now, there is that rumor that, of course, we don't have season 6 within Vanguard. We're just going to jump right into Modern Warfare 2. We'll see how that all breaks down. But overall, I'll be totally honest with you, for my thoughts on this, as surprising as it is, I don't know that right now that I mind this too terribly. Yes, it is something that is going to be a bummer to see Rebirth Island removed here, replaced, and I'll be the first to tell you that I love Rebirth and have, especially as of lately. I know that Caldera has not been everybody's cup of tea. I'm back and forth on it. I've probably put more time into Rebirth than I have Caldera since Caldera's launch, but at the same time, it really was kind of a predictable gameplay formula. It was the same match over and over and over and over and over. The only difference is at the end of them would be how many kills I'd end up having by my match end. So I know it very well could be the Caldera effect where it's like, okay, I'm cool with something new, and then it turns out poorly, but after 2 years nearly of the same map, I'm okay with trying something new, especially whenever you consider that we're just a few months away before everything is changed out and turned over for Warzone 2 as is. I'm okay with a bit of a surprise drop here to keep us engaged and on our toes for a bit more going into the final months of the overall initial Warzone experience. Now, it's something that you absolutely could feel differently, and that's totally fine. There is no right or wrong answer here with it. It just is a matter of how does this play out overall. So that said, that is the new Fortune's Keep map coming here within Season 4, it looks like, for Warzone, and really excited to learn more. I imagine over the next couple of days here, we'll end up getting more details and other information regarding the map, the gameplay itself. So for right now, that's where we're going to wrap it up. So let me know your thoughts down below. Are you guys looking forward to the new Fortune's Keep map? Or are you hoping to see something else supplement it here within Season 4? Whatever the case, drop your thoughts below. But if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor and drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Warzone, Season 4, and of course, Modern Warfare 2 here over the course of the next coming days to weeks. That said, thanks so much for watching. My name is Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care and peace.